Hello, YouTube community. It's Robert S., and I'm back already with another video. My last video, I showed a number of CDs and vinyl items that I was able to pick up in the last 2 weeks or so. And one of those items was a $1 bin find, and it was this one, Beans on Toast. I knew nothing about this when I bought it. The name, if you're part of this community, you'll know who Beans was, so rest in peace, Kevin. But Beans on Toast intrigued me. So I picked this up, and I've listened to it now, and honestly, it was both surprising and expected. It was expected in as much as Beans on Toast gives you sort of the impression, if you're familiar with UK diet or cuisine, Beans on Toast is very British. And so I figured this is probably a British band or musician, and it's got to be quirky. I mean, who names their band Beans on Toast? So that was totally expected. I listened to it, and yes, UK artist. In fact, a UK artist, because I later went and did some research. A UK artist by the name of Jay McAllister. And he started performing as Beans on Toast in 2005. It was surprising because while I figured it would be quirky, it was more unusual than I thought it would be, but it was also surprising in that I really enjoyed it. He basically just talks about what is on his mind. I should say sings, talks. I'm not really sure what you'd call it. And he apparently, he was born on December 1st, 1980. So for his birthday, he releases an album. So he's released his first album on December 1st, 2009, and he's released an album every year since. So he has 16 albums. This was apparently the 5th album that he released. And he just talks about his life and whatever he's kind of thinking about. But he's actually performed several times on Glastonbury Festival. And although this particular disc has a song called Can't Get a Gig at Glastonbury. So apparently he does, though. So I'll let you take a look at that song listing. And again, Beans on Toast, kind of quirky, kind of fun. I put together a medley, so of these songs on this album anyway. So let's take a listen, and I'll see you on the other side.
Harry's in a helicopter way above the desert, shooting at the ground below with an automatic weapon, and he's so high that he's not sure what he's even shooting at, but Sergeant Major told him that it's probably Afghanistan. And Harry's so brave, he's so courageous, he's been bragging all about it in today's newspapers. It didn't feel like murder when he sent him to the grave. It was just like he was playing a computer game. Well, people say my songs are simple and that they lack depth and meaning. I get criticised for singing about exactly what I'm thinking. Well, here's a message that I haven't hidden in a song. War is bad and killing is wrong. I'm not a poster boy for recreational drugs. I'm a 32-year-old man with a pocket full of stories, a handful of songs and a 3-chord master plan. I try to be nice and enjoy myself, and I take things in my stride. I see the poetry in the simple things that happen happen in my life. And I believe in love and family and trusting in my friends. Believe in myself, but I also know that I don't know everything. So I don't take things too seriously and I like to play the fool. I understand the best things in life aren't things at all. The best questions go unanswered, the best mysteries untold. I keep my head held high, keep my shoes untied, keep a movement in my soul. Well, if everything happens for a reason and everything's gonna be alright, one thing leads to another, these things happen all the time. Glastonbury Festival is changing, they got a new system in place. Everybody's got to wear a barcode wrapped around their wrist. And in order to get a ticket, you must register yourself with a photograph, a proof of address and a proportion of your wealth. Well, I've been at the Stone Circle for many a sunrise. I watched it light up the pyramids, the green fields and Block 9. I remember when Shangri-La was still called Las Vegas, and admiring Banksy's artwork years before he was famous. So I'm biting the hand that feeds me, and I'm turning my back on my friends. I'm just bitter and angry because they won't let me in. It was a long time ago when we first met down Tin Pan Alley. You were sitting in a shop and something made me want to give you a try. You were a little bit better than my average sort, but I gathered up the courage and I give it a shot, and I grabbed you without even thinking why. And I held you really closely by my side. You looked and you played and you felt real good. I took you home without a second thought, and Martin, that was just the start. Oh, since then we ain't ever been apart. Who is Big Jeff and why doesn't he come to my shows? He likes music more than anyone you've ever known. He's out every night in Bristol town, dancing to the best new bands around. But why he doesn't come to mine, I'll never know. He's something of a legend on the music scene. If Big Jeff's on the guest list, then you're gonna be pleased. You know it means you're doing something right, and you're the best band on in town tonight. I think I've got a nosebleed, I keep thinking I'm gonna die. I really wanna leave my bedroom, but I'm scared to even try. The summer was a big one, it left me in a mess. I was dabbling with everything and drinking to excess. They tell me what comes up comes down. Do you really think that that is gonna help me now? I'm feeling sad and lonesome for no reason at all. I got the post-festival festival blues. Sometimes the Charlie makes you feel so good, and then it makes you feel so bad. Charlie makes you happy for a little while, and then it makes you feel oh so sad. And I'm not gonna take any more Charlie. And no, I'm not gonna take any more Charlie. No, Charlie, no. You a Democrat or Republican? Would you put your faith in a politician? Was you born and raised by Uncle Sam? Did you swear allegiance to the flag? And who do you think blew up the towers? 'Cause I gotta tell ya, I've heard some stories what started off as a conspiracy Now makes a lot of sense to me, and maybe it was an inside job done by the people sitting at the top so that they could get more control of the everyday man on American soil. I know these are wild accusations, but there's so much greed, so much corruption, there's so much money to be made in terror. It's all about the American dollar. And I'm an Englishman, so what would I know? But we've got the same bullshit going on at home. The whole world's now run by the greedy, evil cunts who make the money. They got more money than they're ever gonna need, and now they want to start World War III. After all these years of smoking, the fire has gone out. I quit while I'm ahead, but before I'm dead and before my time runs out. I could hardly talk when I went for a walk to try to find a doctor, wondering to myself if I had throat cancer. Well, it's the smoking, drinking, shouting, yelling, snorting gear and talking all has an effect on the way that I sound and the voice that you are hearing. The doctor took an x-ray, he stuck a camera down my throat and asked me what I thought the problem was. I said it's probably all the smoking fags and snorting cocaine. He was surprised with my honesty, but he agreed all the same. He said it wasn't cancer and it wouldn't kill me today, but I gave up smoking anyway. I need to book myself some shows. In fact, I need to go on tour, start looking at the festivals before the winter's out of turn. I think I need a manager, some quirky, clever merchandise and lots of Twitter followers. A constant rise in Facebook likes. I need to write a song that's gonna set the world on fire. And 20,000 YouTube hits in the first half an hour. The truth is I don't need any of this. I just need you, and now I have you. I'll do everything I have to do to keep you. I need the passion of the sea and the fire of the mountains. I need the memory of the trees and the sense of humor of the penguins. I need the whisper of the wind, the fruits of our labor, the energy of butterflies, the touch of Mother Nature. I need the city beat, the traveling band and a dance everybody understands. I need you to know you're everything to me. The oyster and the pearl, and my darling Lizzie B. Because the truth is I have everything, as long as I've got you. And now I have you, I'll do everything I have to do to keep you.
So that's it. Beans on toast. If you enjoyed that, remember there are 15 other albums you can get, and presumably one that will come out on December 1st, 2024. So take a listen. And if you didn't like it, if you say, hey, what's wrong with this artist and what's wrong what's wrong with Robert S. for enjoying it, well, maybe we'll try again next time. Maybe you'll enjoy the next video I present. Anyway, stay well, friends, and remember, if the music strikes a chord, let it play.